Journalists just uncovered Israel's 9-year campaign to spy on, threaten, and derail the International Criminal Court from prosecuting its war crimes. And this story is crazy. The little backstory you need is that Palestine joined the ICC in 2015. That's the international court that prosecutes individual war criminals for the crimes they're responsible for. Since 2015, Palestinian human rights advocates have been collecting evidence and testimony to share with the court's prosecutor. So international law will work as it should to protect their rights against Israel's brutal military rule. Well, get this. That entire time, Israel was running a secret surveillance campaign across its government, military, and intelligence services, spying on the court's chief prosecutor, Karim Khan, his predecessor, Fatou Bensuda, and dozens of other ICC and UN officials and their families. Israel also spied on Palestinian human rights workers and the Palestinians whose testimonies they collected and submitted to the ICC. Why? Israel's surveillance operation is designed to totally obstruct the ICC from arresting or trying its officials for their crimes against Palestinians. Here's how they did it. Israel doesn't formally recognize the authority of the ICC. Still, Israel privately sent a team of officials to The Hague using intel from their spying to undermine Palestinian evidence. That team even threatened the former ICC prosecutor Fatou Bensuda if she opened a criminal investigation into Israel's war crimes against Palestinians. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was reportedly obsessed with finding out the materials the ICC was receiving from Palestinians. Israeli officials used surveillance to find out which crimes Palestinians were submitting to the ICC for review. Then they worked to criminalize and discredit Palestinian witnesses and the organizations collecting their testimonies. With its intel, Israel would open investigations into only the crimes it knew the ICC was already aware of. That way, Israel could undermine existing evidence and abuse the procedures of international law to stop the prosecutor from investigating at the same time. So let's be clear. Israel is spying on, threatening, and derailing the ICC's probe because it knows it's violating international law to deny Palestinians their rights. Israel's leaders are scared of being held accountable for the crimes they knowingly commit. The whole world has watched for almost 8 months as Israel flagrantly violates every law in its genocidal assault on Gaza. People are demanding an end to Israel's oppression of Palestinians, an immediate permanent ceasefire, and a complete end to Israel's brutal, decades-long military rule over Palestinian lives. All this spying Israel's doing to obstruct justice won't work. The ICC's chief prosecutor just applied for an arrest warrant against Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu and Minister of Defense Yoav Gallant. Pressure is mounting to hold Israel accountable for its crimes. That pressure won't stop until Palestinians are free.